Welcome to another episode of 17 County Podcast, where we spotlight the people, projects, and progress powering growth across our region. From business expansion to community revitalization, we bring you behind the scenes of what's shaping our future. We're proud to recognize the organizations that make this podcast possible. A special thank you to the dedicated stakeholders investing in local impact: Central Valley Ag, Clutie Incorporated, Overland Ready Mix, Collins Aerospace, Meade Lumber Company, and Perennial Public Power District. We're also grateful for the continued support of our financial stakeholders, Henderson State Bank, Midwest Bank, and York State Bank, who help drive business sustainability across the county. Empowering innovation and reliability behind the scenes, we recognize K-Junction, OPPD, and Nebraska Public Power District. Your support fuels the stories we share and the future we're building together. Now, let's get into today's episode.
So before I even start with CASA, my main goal is to get to know you.
Okay.
And I know that you are the new executive director of
Yes.
CASA of your county.
Yes.
And I heard that you started this role 2 months ago, right?
2.5 months ago.
2 months
Yeah.
and a half ago.
March
And
1st.
okay, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And also, we just met for the first time today. So I feel like I would like to know a little bit about you first, as personal and your path, what brought you to your county, how did you even find this job, just a little bit about you and your family. You talk about your family as well.
Yeah. Joe Miller, I have a heart for advocating for adults and children. I've done that my whole life. I have a Bachelor of Arts degree in education.
Okay.
I was a school teacher for 13 years, K through 12, and primarily special education. So a heart for the special needs individuals as well. I'm a single dad with 3 boys.
Okay.
One boy is going to be Kenyon is going to be a senior in high school next year. Amari will be a sophomore in high school, and Javen will be a sophomore in high school. So all 3 adopted boys. So I have had them in my family since they were born out of the hospital. Amari was from Fort Worth, Texas, and I cut his umbilical cord in the hospital.
Okay. Beautiful.
Javen, the youngest, was from Baltimore, Maryland. And a couple hours after he was born, I was there. And the oldest, Kenyon, was from Dayton, Ohio. And so took him straight from the hospital too. So they're kind of all I've known, and they're all they've known. So yeah,
How old are they
they're all
today?
African American boys.
Okay. How old are they today?
17, 15, and 15.
I was reading your bio on your website that you're very involved in their activities,
Yes,
sports,
yes.
and
Sports, and my youngest has got into the fine arts. That's a kind of a new thing for me, not growing up years ago doing any of
Yep.
that or having any exposure to that. So he was in speech, one act, musical. So that's been fun
Yeah.
too.
And now with summer coming up, I bet that they're in a lot of programs as well.
And with the sports, a lot of camps during football camps, basketball camps, track camps. And then they all work. A couple of them work at the swimming pool. One of them worked for Mari worked for a lawn care sprinkler company. So yeah, all very good boys.
Okay, that's awesome. Thank you
Yeah.
for sharing that.
Yeah.
And it says here that you have work in education, special education,
Yep.
and community support roles.
Yes.
Looking back, do you feel like all those experiences were preparing you for this role?
100%. I think advocating for kids and advocating for adults, both, it really struck a hard chord in that I really enjoy advocating for kids. So I enjoyed advocating for adults, but my heartstrings are really tied to the advocating for kids. So I think all my experiences in education and community support with PASA have just prepared me for this role.
How your community has been with you in these past 2 months?
How's the work
Yes,
been
yeah,
for me?
yeah.
They have been super supportive, very welcoming, super supportive of me and my family.
Mhm.
I commute from Geneva, but have been to letting come in and be a part of the community. So
That is
it's been
awesome. Yes,
Yeah.
I know that myself also being, I told you, like 5 months and in this
Mhm.
job, like I got so many messages of support. So I
Yeah.
know that the community that you are in will support you as well.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and I read the advocacy for children had a soft spot in your heart. Where do you think this passion comes from?
I think growing up, I had so many people pour into me as a youngster. I just felt like I wanted to give back to all those supporting to me. I wanted to be one of those people supporting because I seen the huge impact all the people pouring themselves into me had and what that the just the support that I felt as a youngster from a lot of other people.
And as a person that I think I mentioned to you that I went
Yeah.
to a gala, a
Mhm.
CASA gala, like
Yeah.
maybe a year and a half
Yeah.
ago. And I personally didn't realize how much work there's behind the numbers behind of how much the work that you do help families and children's. And it was very beautiful.
I think last year we served 50,
Okay.
2025, 50 children, 50 of the 117 that needed served. So it's our passion, it's our goal, it's our commitment is to try to serve all children that need it.
Yes. And you mentioned that your family is incredibly important to you.
Yes, very
Yes, especially your three sons. Has fatherhood changed the way you view advocacy and child welfare?
100%, especially adopting boys. It really opened my eyes to how many children that are needing, whether adopting, and just the life that you can hopefully provide them.
Do they think about going to college or
Yeah,
what?
Kenyon actually wants to go into broadcasting,
Oh, okay.
maybe some college sports. We actually York University had reached out to us,
Okay.
so I'm a little nervous. The nervous dad, him going to Lincoln or Omaha. It's bigger when he's from a small
Yes.
town, but he's got to make that decision.
Yeah, your university has good programs here in
Yeah,
town. So,
yeah. And the other two, they're still kind of young yet.
yeah.
Yeah.
My husband, he went to college, but
Mm.
then he dropped off. I'm huge into going to college,
Mhm.
but college in Ecuador, it's not as expensive as here.
Oh yeah.
So
Easy.
that's also, I always tell people that's a bridge that we will cross there.
How old
Yeah,
are your kiddos?
5.5 and 4.5.
Oh, so you're
So
just
I
getting
still
going.
have time, yeah. So I can see it too, but I'm
Yeah.
huge in education. I'm huge in
Yeah,
college, and
yeah.
we'll see what things happen. Yes.
So are they York Public School?
They are in Emmanuel.
Emmanuel.
Yes, I was raised Catholic.
Oh yeah, I was too.
Yes.
I was too. I was an altar boy in the
Yeah.
whole world.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, yeah.
And I
I'm free and love it.
yes.
I love it. Yeah.
Me too. To be
Yeah.
honest, for me, church is being family, and I don't have any my parents, any family. My family is my husband's family, so for
Mhm.
me, that's all it about. I
Mhm.
want to be in church with my
Yeah.
family there. So.
Cool.
My name's Don Freeman II. I'm president and CEO of Agri Products in York, Nebraska. We are a manufacturer of quality equipment, grain handling, food storage, food service. And if you ever want to get a hold of us, you can get on our website or you can contact us at 402 362 5500. Thank you.
A couple of CASA questions that I have for you.
Yes.
For someone that listening who may not fully understand what CASA is, what does CASA actually do in your county?
For sure. Great question. CASA for York County supports and provides volunteer advocacy for abused and neglected children and they enable them to thrive in a safe and a permanent home. So what that means in a more not as professional sense, we walk alongside the children, get to know the case, the children, the parents, and we provide a advocacy to report back to the courts on what we see through what the volunteer coordinator sees through phone interviews, in-person visits, research. And we're an advocate, a volunteer advocate that is in the children's life throughout their court case. So many of these children have people their whole lives that are caseworkers or whatever that are in and out, here and gone. They may have family that's here and gone today, here today, gone tomorrow, different people in and out. As CASA volunteers, we walk alongside them and try to be that permanency in their life for a while so they can, we want to gain that trust. And all of our CASA volunteers are volunteers. It's a non-paid position. You have to have a heart for the
Mm.
work. So
Yes.
because they all are volunteer.
What will you say that it's the
Just
difference between CASA and any other organization?
I think it's just our turnover in their life
Mm.
is not much at all.
Yeah.
We're there from the volunteers there from the start to the finish. It might be years, it might be 10 years they're involved in their life. We just lost a beautiful lady, older lady by the name of Sue Cordes.
Mm.
She just passed last Saturday night, and she'd been a volunteer, CASA volunteer for 25 years.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. And I just got to know her in the last 2.5 months, but she had been involved in her case with her child for 10 years, and she never stepped
Mhm.
away or bailed out. So that child, who was 10 years old when she started her case and was now 18 years old, had really gained a trust in her volunteer.
Do you have how many volunteers right now in your county?
We have 17 active volunteers.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I know that you have some numbers.
Yeah.
If you don't mind sharing
Yeah,
those.
we had, so this is 2025
Okay.
kind of review. We had 23 volunteer advocates. So that's pretty impressive. We could
Mhm.
always use more.
Yes.
If you can put a plug in this, we can always use more. We are interviewing as we speak more, but out of 117 kids in 2025, we walked alongside or supported 50. So that's a huge amount to support, but a huge amount left that needs support. So always could use volunteers. So we served 50 children in 2025. Our volunteers had almost 800 hours of service. This is a crazy fact. They drove almost 5,000 miles, had over 200 visits with children. About 10 children have reached permanency in their lives. So that was really cool numbers. And some numbers that are eye-opening is a child with a CASA volunteer spends an average of 8 fewer months in out of home care, has fewer placements and placement changes, performs better in school, is way more likely to graduate high school, is way less likely to be a teen parent, and is way less likely to be incarcerated.
I love that you said that because one of the questions that I have was what kind of impact one volunteer have on a child's life.
Right
And
there, I named
yes,
yes.
so that kind of and I do love that you mentioned that. If any person would like to be a volunteer, how do they contact you or how
Great. They can reach out to director at CASA for York County,
Okay.
or they can visit us. We're on the second floor of the York County Courthouse. CASA office is on the second floor of the York County Courthouse, and just pop in and visit us and say hi. Like again, I said, I think it was CASA for York.
With this role now at YCDC, I have
Yeah.
learned that volunteers are always needed in every person that I have
Yes.
interview. And I feel like it's also volunteers are like the core of the community events. Very hard to find. And I also have learned that there's so many activities, organizations out there always looking for volunteers.
And it is a volunteer for CASA is so rewarding, but some demands, but very rewarding. Definitely something that you can do even if you have a full-time
Mhm.
job. Definitely can still be a CASA volunteer if you have a full-time job. So just the rewards and the benefits and what one CASA volunteer, what you can do for one child or a family is pretty amazing.
And even if you don't want to volunteer, one way to support CASA is, I feel like, just social media. Share a post. Just share
Right.
what you guys are doing, the big work that you guys are doing out there, and just share
Yeah.
that to other friends and family.
That is an awesome thing, an awesome part of it
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
What do you wish more people understood about children's going through difficult situations?
I think that's a great question. I think children going through difficult situations need people in their lives that are there, that are present, that are there, that stick with them through thick and thin, don't disappear, don't not show up. Just the constant support monthly, yearly, year after year, however long that they need the point that they stay there. I think these children that we see have so many broken promises, broken relationships, broken things in their life. So something that's just concrete that they can see and touch and feel, it's just amazing.
You're talking about support here. CASA, do you work in hand with other organizations? I know there's a lot to do in your role and all in the organization in general, but what kind of support from other people, other leaders, other organizations do you guys receive?
We get huge support from York County. We get the York County commissioners give us a huge financial support. They give us a rent-free office space in the York County Courthouse, so that is huge.
Yeah.
And they support us very much financially in their commissioner's budget. We're a nonprofit,
Yeah.
so we get other grant funding from huge supporters, York Community Foundation. We get grants from the United Way of York. We just put in a grant for Midwest Bank through the Cooper Foundation. Supports us huge. York State Bank, Cornerstone Bank. There is so many people in the community, business-wise, and I'm forgetting a ton of them. COPSA, Odie.
Yep.
There is so many businesses support us, and so many individuals support us on a monthly, yearly, weekly basis, so that we are just very much supported in the York County.
We are very lucky.
community.
We're very blessed. And I know that we talk about organizations. What about your team? How many people are in your team right now?
We have a whopping 2 on our team. That's myself as the executive director, and then Janae Rasmussen as the volunteer program coordinator. So but then we have a whole volunteer board. And like I said, we have presently, I think, have 17 active volunteers, but just 2 of us in the office.
Yep. Okay. What does excite you more about this being on this role, like for the future of CASA County?
I think keeping CASA strong and alive is the main goal. Elizabeth Hine was the director for the last 8 years, and she had the program with the help of the program volunteer coordinator, the board, the support. She had the support of the whole county for these children. And so I just want to keep that going.
Yes, love that. You're talking about success. What does success looks like for you in your position?
I think success in my position is keep the organization financially stable.
Okay.
But more than that, it's children reaching permanency in their lives. Would be the way more successful thing. You got to have the financial piece as well, but having children reach permanency would be a huge win for everybody involved with CASA.
Yes.
Volunteers, board members, directors.
So right now, what are you working on for CASA? What projects are you into it?
We are actually doing a mental health. We are putting on a mental health, partnering with York Sheriff's Department, and putting on a mental health training on this Thursday from 4 to 7.
Okay.
4 to 7. We're just kicking off our duck race, which will be in August, where we get sponsors and donations, and we'll be at the farmers market selling cookies, and they can buy ducks.
Okay.
And then at the end of the summer, before the pool closed, we have this big duck race. In the winter, we have donated cash prizes and gift certificates.
Is that something that
fundraising
does every year, or
I think this is the 3rd year.
3rd year? Okay,
Yeah,
that's awesome.
so you have to get your kiddos some ducks.
I will. Yes, I will. That's awesome.
And then we slide them down the slide at the pool in the winter. The winners hit the wall first.
That is awesome.
Just a huge fundraiser. In March, we had our annual, I think it was our 3rd annual Dinner Detectives fundraiser at Stone Creek in McCool. And a murder mystery type deal. And I think we raised around $5,000 for that. So getting ready to present to the county commissioners for our yearly commissioners report and budget request. We just had our annual volunteer banquet.
Okay.
And I don't know if Mr. Leroy Ott, have you met?
Yes, I know.
Leroy?
I mean, I know who he is.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
He was our Heart of the CASA Award winner this year.
Okay.
And at the banquet, like I was talking about, like all these volunteers deserve the Heart of CASA every year. But Leroy had served 11 children in his time with CASA. He just had a case closed, and he is a male, so we're always looking for volunteers. We really don't have very many male volunteers.
I know that. I knew that. Yep.
And he, after his case closed, he's, what's next? What's my next case? And just has a heart for abused and neglected children, and just a big old guy with a really soft heart. So, yeah, I'm trying to think out loud in our volunteers of how many male volunteers we have besides Leroy. It's very few.
There are not too many.
I was on a call yesterday, a director's call. I might be the only male executive director in the state of Nebraska.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
quote me on that. There's not very many. I haven't seen any others in our directors
Okay.
meet, so I haven't met any other male executive directors. We're always looking for male volunteers as well as female volunteers. We don't discriminate
Yes.
whatsoever. But
So back to these awards. Is
Yeah.
that something that you do every
it's
year?
an annual
Okay.
award. It's the Heart of CASA Award. It's just kind of given to an individual that previous year, that just has went above and
I
beyond.
think I saw it on the website too. It's
Yeah,
on your website.
yeah.
So yeah, that is awesome.
And I'm in speaking with Eric Eckhart, I think,
Yes, I do know him.
to do our website, because Elizabeth's still on there and it's so outdated. And I'm going to present to our board next month that, hey,
Yes.
we need to hire him.
Yeah. He's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think he might do
Yeah.
the counties.
I cannot confirm that, but I do know that he works with a lot of businesses
Yeah.
and he is amazing.
Yeah.
Very good,
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
So you
And
will
he's
be
local.
Yes, yeah, very easy and
Yeah.
very fun to work with.
Yeah.
I got these rapid fire questions for Joe.
Oh boy,
Okay.
rapid fire.
So I'm going to start with coffee or energy drinks.
Energy drinks,
Mhm.
1000%.
Not about the energy.
I've already had Benieve this morning
Okay.
and a Celsius this morning. Energy drink junkie.
Early mornings or late nights?
Early mornings, 100%.
Same here. Favorite thing about Nebraska so far?
I've been here my whole life. Favorite thing about Nebraska is small town life.
Okay.
Yes.
Biggest parenting lesson you have learned?
Don't fight the little fights. With your kids. Just let the kids be kids.
Okay,
Yeah.
love that. One word that describes leadership to you.
Integrity.
Okay. Favorite way to recharge outside of work? Sports.
Watching sports.
Watching
Watching my kids.
What's your favorite sport?
Have to be
Basketball. What's one thing that people will be surprised to learn about you?
as much as I come across extrovert, I got a little introvert in me.
Okay.
A little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your favorite food?
Chicken Alfredo. Yeah.
I will not picturing you as a person that likes
Chicken
bread.
Alfredo?
Yes, yeah, that's awesome. One word that describes CASA.
Powerful.
Love that. What gives you hope right now?
Christ. That's an honest
Yes.
answer.
I'm getting that. What makes a strong community?
Support.
What's one thing that your county does well?
Support their organizations and their support of CASA.
Love that. And there is one last question that I have for you.
Yeah.
Why does the work of CASA matter for the future of your county?
I think CASA's work for the benefit of York County is to walk alongside these children, give them the tools and the support they need to become adults progressing in the community in York.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
that. I'm very happy that you were here with me today.
Thank you for
I give you a little tour of the office of the building.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm very grateful and happy.
great to
and
meet you.
very blessed that we have you as the executive director of
Thank
CASA of
you.
your county.
You
And
too.
I'm hoping that you're going to receive our events and hoping to see you there. And we have Thursdays. It's first Thursday of every month where you can join us live. And
Yeah,
it will be
done
nice
that
to have
before.
an update of CASA every month. But yeah, I'm very happy and
Thank
thankful that
you
you're
so
here
much.
today.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you having us.
That's a wrap on another episode of the 17 County Podcast. As always, thank you for joining us to explore the business leaders, community champions, and transformational efforts shaping our regional economy. A final word of appreciation to our stakeholders: Central Valley Ag, Clutie Inc., Overland Ready Mixed, Collins Aerospace, Meade Lumber Company, Perennial Public Power District, Henderson State Bank, Midwest Bank, York State Bank, K-Junction, OPPD, and Nebraska Public Power District. Your investment doesn't just support this podcast, it strengthens York County's momentum in innovation, growth, and long-term resilience. Until next time, stay engaged, stay informed, and continue supporting the businesses and partners that make our communities thrive.